Hello everybody. White blazes on a tree. What does that mean? It means that I'm walking on the Appalachian Trail. Little known fact about the Big Red Angler is that I've actually done 300 miles on the Appalachian Trail in the state of Maine. I did the whole section in that state right after I graduated college in 2005. Haven't really been back since. So yeah, I hope everybody is staying safe, keeping an open mind, listening, because coronavirus was one thing and now it's gotten a whole lot more complicated. I know nobody really comes here for politics, and I don't know, you think about fishing and it's an escape, and that's definitely why I'm doing it today, as much as I'm kind of heartbroken at what's going on in the world. But not only is it an escape, but it's a place where, at least for a moment, at least temporarily, when we're out on the water or when we're on the banks, I feel like it's a time to recognize our common humanity, and we kind of put all the outside stuff away just for that moment, and we fish. And if you're watching this, you enjoy fishing, and I've met a lot of great people fishing from every side of every spectrum. So of course, when we get back to society, to reality, I think there's a lot of tough discussions we have to have. There's a lot of differences, sometimes very fundamental differences, and it's becoming more and more clear that some of those differences are very difficult to overcome. But I hope that justice prevails in every sense of the word. Anyway, I'm going to a place called Nuclear Lake. Very great name, I think. Very scary name. But so the history is there used to be some kind of a nuclear testing facility, not for like explosives or whatever, I don't think. But anyway, up here near Pawling, New York, and there was some kind of an accident where radioactive material got into the ground or whatever, and maybe into the lake itself in the 70s, and it was cleaned up by the 90s. So it's safe to be here, it's safe to fish here. I don't think you'll be seeing any mutant fish, or I don't think I'll be turning radioactive. But where's this trail go? But yeah, it's kind of a cool story, and I also wanted somewhere that I could like hike into. There are a lot of people on this trail today, but it's a bit secluded. I was lucky to find a spot in the parking lot. So yeah, Appalachian Trail, a lot of trails, they have these blazes, just this little paint marks on the trees. But we're actually looking for the yellow blazes to get us to Nuclear Lake. So hopefully we see them soon. I don't think it's supposed to be too far from the parking lot. Okay, so it's quite a bit of a hike in here, but I just got confirmation from some other hikers that I'm going the right way, and this is kind of what I wanted. I haven't done many videos where I do nice long hikes into ponds or lakes. I had that micro fishing hike 2 years ago. I'm sure you've all seen it. Micro fishing opportunity one of these days. So I know from having had extensive backpacking, hiking experience that a good clip on terrain like this is about 3, maybe 3.5 miles per hour for me anyway. Seems like, oh, you should be able to go a little faster than that, but you don't. And you know, when you're trying to judge how long it's going to take you to get to the next lean-to or, you know, campsite, whatever, that becomes important. Not so much here, but yeah, I mean, I think I've hiked at least a mile so far. Okay, folks. Thumbnail. This is where we're going. 1.1 miles, so we still have a bit of a hike to go. All right. Get my exercise today. Yo. They ain't f***ing around here. I guess we go that way. I actually, to be fair, there was actually like a gravel road that I just passed that I think you can also get to the lake. But I'm curious about this hike here. Getting my heart rate up. Okay, I've actually turned around because it seems like I actually reached the lake in no time. So I guess the loop itself is actually the 1.1 miles, but looks like it's easier if I had just followed that road. So we're gonna go back and give that a shot. Okay, folks, this is Nuclear Lake. We're gonna get our first look in just a second. Let's get nuclear. Got some small lily pads right here. This actually doesn't look half bad. All right, well, we'll start on the easy end, and if we need to, we'll start working our way around. KVD Dream Shot, 4 1/4 inch, brown purple color. Should be good. Water looks a little murky, but a little clear too. How about a 3/16 ounce bullet weight? I mean, drop shot weight, but the company's called Bullet Weight. These are cool hooks. I don't know how effective they are, but Trapper drop shot hooks. It's kind of like a patented thing. That little squared off area supposedly helps fish stay on better. They were insanely discounted at Tackle Warehouse. I don't know if they still are, but they were a few weeks ago. Let's try that. Okay, let's see if this works. First I'm gonna just skirt the lily pads, and if that doesn't work, I'll go into the lily pads. So this is still 10-pound braid, but I did get my 8-pound fluorocarbon leader tied to it with an Alberto knot. I think the improved Albright knot is the same thing as an Alberto knot. All right, I'm gonna try this holographic crankbait that I had on from last time. I think the next move is a spinnerbait, but we're gonna try it because I just found some trash that I'm gonna pick up, and it's for Yo-Zuri. And guess what this is? It's Yo-Zuri. It's a sign. I know it. I can always edit this out if I don't catch anything. It's one of those YouTube secrets, not so secret secrets. Oh boy, this purrs like a kitten. Love it. Only my second time out with this Curado deal. A goose again? Only if you promise to eat it. Okay, the very sleek War Eagle spinnerbait. It's called Spot Remover. I don't know if that's the color pattern or the kind of spinnerbait, but it looks really pretty, and it's perfect conditions for it. Never used War Eagle before, but I like the look of them. I see One Rod uses them a lot, or he used to before, you know. No, I've only been here about half an hour, but how'd you guys do? A bite? What are you what are you going for? Oh, actually, is that a fish? Yep, that's a fish. It's a catfish. Unbelievable. I'm fishing for bass. You guys are good luck. Thank you.
What kind of fish?
Oh, he's messed up too. It's a brown bullhead catfish, but it's very big. That is kind of weird.
You want to keep it? Or
I'm not gonna keep it. And this guy I would also not eat because he's got some weird sores on him. That was really impeccable timing, you guys.
Well, we needed to see one more before we left.
I was.
What are you using?
Well, this is called, it's a spinner bait. It's called spin, but this is for bass. Like, I've never caught a bullhead on one of these before.
Well, this is nuclear lake.
Yeah, right, I know. Whoa. And maybe that's why he's a little deformed there. Right.
I was hoping for some mutants.
Well, you kind of.
It is kind of a mutant. Well, I want to socially distance, but if you want to take a look, I can, you know.
Oh, cool.
Is that where
is
the
pretty
hook
big for
was?
this
Or
size.
that was
No, that was there. That's like a weird sore.
Wow.
Nice job.
Thank you. That was very strange and unexpected. Sometimes you need a crowd, I guess. I don't know. Okay, so this is a very unexpected surprise, and look at that. Kind of a weird sore in a nuclear lake. But supposedly it's safe. You can see the blood on his tail. That's from spawning. But yeah, so I would not eat this guy anyway. But that's fun. So let's let him go. Up. Wrong way. There he goes. There he goes. All right. Cool. I'm probably not going to eat anything from here. Not after seeing that sore. So, hey, first, also strangely enough, first fish on my Curado baitcaster. Okay, we're back to the War Eagle. It works for bullheads. It's got to work for bass, pickerel. I'm not bass fishing today, guys. I'm pickerel fishing. All right, ticks, poison ivy, chipmunks. Yeah, that's what we're getting ourselves into. But I am long sleeved and long panted. I'm tucked in, and I am wearing some bug spray with DEET. So pulling out all the stops here. The reason I'm even coming down here is because there's some overhanging stuff here, some more lily pads. Kind of struck out on the lily pads where I first was. So this is more for the drop shotting than anything. Oh, and look, there is a fishing spot over here. Somebody's taking some target practice this afternoon. I hope. I just hope they're not killing anybody. Little beaver lodge here. Alright, this structure here intrigues me a little bit. Taps. Might just be small stuff. Let's try again. There's a fish. We got one. And it's a pickerel. It's a pickerel. Oh yes. I haven't caught one of you in a long time. Yes. And actually the only one I caught on film for you guys was in one of my very first videos, and I didn't get the whole catch on film. There we go. Catfish and a pickerel. Oh boy. Of course. Ooh, he wants to hurt me too. Not a humongous pickerel, but it's been a few years since I caught a pickerel, and I even had talked about the possibility today. Okay guys, feisty little pickerel on a drop shot. Just ready to bull it out of here, but that's cool, man. I haven't caught a pickerel in a while. Okay, I just retied the drop shot. The line was a little frayed after that pickerel. It's actually like right here. Looks so perfect, just right under here. Might get a bass here, maybe a little one. There's a fish. There's a bass. First bass. Little guy. On the dropper. Little guy, but it's our bass. Let's throw him back. Not throw. Release gently. Alright. By the way, the bass and the pickerel looked healthy. They didn't look like mutants with weird sores like our catfish friend. Got another one while I was checking my phone. I thought I was recording again. I don't know why I'm so bad at that these days. I think it's the new camera, but another pretty little guy. Yeah, so this one's a lot darker than that last one. Going for the drop shot today. There he goes. That's a bite. There we go. Feels like a bass. Yeah, just a tiny, tiny little bass. But you know, we takes what we gets. Little man. That's fish. Pretty little. Huh? Yeah. Just a little largemouth. It's a fish. Man, on this you know, medium light rod, stuff feels pretty sizable even when it's only this big. About the same size as the last one, maybe a skosh bigger. Oh, look what I found. It's our worm. Man, I can only imagine what like a 3 or 4 pounder would feel like on this thing. I'm still afraid to put this camera in the water, guys, I have to be honest. Okay, this looks like a good stretch here for pickerel or anything. Remember, I gotta hike back to my car, so I'm not gonna stay here too long. I don't want it to like start to get dark and stuff to navigate a trail. Yeah, this looks pretty good over here. Man, I wish those kids would shut up. Alright, so I go with our drop shot first. Much better for you know, short casts for drop shots with all this overhang and stuff. I haven't bird's nested at all with the Corrado. I'm very happy with it today. So as long as you have the casting space, man, that thing is smooth. That's fish. Becoming the king of dinky bass. Maybe I always was, but Dink master. I don't care, man. Fish is a fish. Some people need a big fish. Big fish are fun, but I'll take them however they want to present themselves. Bassers. Okay guys, I'm gonna start making my way back to where I started. I'll probably throw the chatterbait and the drop shot a little bit more, you know, all the way over there. But unless anything else happens, I'm gonna sign off for now. I had a great time out here exploring Nuclear Lake and hiking to it and catching a fluky catfish and a pickerel and you know, dinky bass. What are you gonna do? But you know, I would definitely come back. I've really only explored maybe like a quarter of the lake. There are trails that go all the way around it. And as far as I know, it's not radioactive. I think you could even eat a fish out of here, but after seeing that catfish, I don't think I will. Anyway, hope you're liking what you're seeing. I think I'm gonna try to get out on salt next time, but I gotta come up with a plan for that. And otherwise, you know, like, subscribe, and fish like there's no tomorrow. Stay safe, everybody, and be kind to one another. Peace.